So I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another Chris Caden show. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you for that. So I planned on dropping this video yesterday, but with what's going on in the world and how social media was going on, I needed to take a step back and just get away from it. And that's not to say I don't understand what's going on, but as a man, when it comes to Roe versus Wade, I really feel like I don't have much to say or put in place because I support women's rights all the way. I'm pro-choice. It is what it is. I don't think men should be dictating what women should do with their bodies. I just think people in general should mind their fucking business. Whether it's abortion, what somebody does in the bedroom, any of that stuff. If you just minded your damn business, it wouldn't be an issue or something we're talking about on day-to-day basis. But that's not what I'm making this video for. I just wanted to give a quick comment. Just mind your fucking business and let people be people and be progressive and be progressive. It is what it is. But my thing and the reason for making this video, there's something that I started to notice with hip-hop. But this wasn't prevalent in the 2000s, but I think with the streaming era and how fast things move and how fast new artists blow up and how fast people can fall off. When it comes to hip-hop, if you are not an established artist, and by established artist I mean you already have like 3 good albums, you have a die-hard fan base. If you make a bad project within one of your first 3 projects, it could potentially ruin your whole career. And the 2 artists that made me really think about this was Chance the Rapper and Roddy Ricch. Now before I dig deeper into this and why I think they potentially their careers are going to be altered from one bad project. If this is your first time watching me, maybe after the content I deliver, you become a loyal subscriber. And by becoming a loyal subscriber, you turn on the notification bell for all my videos so you can like and participate in the comment section. If you guys like the tank top that I'm wearing, this is by the sponsor of today's video, No Idol Apparel. I also have some shorts that they have on, but it's definitely a nice time for summer wear, relaxation, you know, what's going on and all of that. Let me show you guys a clip real quick of what they're about. So yeah, they're gearing up for September, potential October launch of some new things as well. So you guys be sure to grab those things while they're still available. No Idol Apparel is going to continue to come out with some great things, so stay tuned. So now, back to Chance and Roddy Ricch and why I'm making this video. So first I'm going to talk about Chance the Rapper. So Chance the Rapper was on a trajectory where he was doing commercials, he was everywhere. You couldn't be around and not see the 3 hat, Chance the Rapper, or his music or whatever when he released the coloring book. Me personally, I've been a fan of Chance the Rapper since 10 Day. I listen to acid rap. So I've seen Chance go from the underrated to people started hating on him. People's like, oh, he's way too religious. Then he's corny, he's lame. Then Chance the Rapper releases The Big Day. And bro, when I listened to that album, I was so disgusted. I never like deleted an album of an artist that I really valued and used to listen front to back all the time, but Chance the Rapper did that. With releasing The Big Day, Chance the Rapper, everyone just, you know, I love my wife, and like he just became a running joke, and it's to the point he started this comeback in 2022 and nobody is talking about it whatsoever at all. Chance the Rapper, as far as buzz, hype, and all of that, it's donezo. And I think part of that is his own fault. When you drop a bad project, you should definitely come out with something the next year to make fans forget that, hey, this motherfucker just dropped this trash for us. Chance instead just sit on it, had some problems with his management. He got into it with that. Some people thought he was a bad person for what went on with his manager. This video isn't for here or there. You can look those up on YouTube if you really want to go into it. But Chance was going through stuff behind the scenes. I don't know, maybe The Big Day being bad affected him personally. But when he went so many years without releasing music, now that he's coming back, I don't even see hip-hop sites covering when he releases singles. So I'm looking at Chance the Rapper on Apple Music. Yes, I have Apple Music. I know a lot of people think Spotify's better, whatever. But he's released 4 singles this year. And please tell me, When have y'all ever heard any of them being featured, being sampled, given play, being talked about? You haven't. And this is all because of one bad project. Like, Acid Rap to me is a classic. I don't even want to discuss it. It is what it is. Coloring Book was really good, but for me, it kind of, I was like, where did this religious thing come from? But it was still good. I still listen to it to this day. So like I said, he was on that trajectory. He drops The Big Day, and now he goes from guy that's getting commercials to guys that nobody is talking about or nobody cares. And if that's how hip-hop is, I would be terrified as an artist, because you know, it's different when you're Drake, you're J. Cole, you're Kendrick, you're someone that already established yourself, you have such a diehard fan base. I can even say someone like Playboi Carti or Lil Uzi Vert, they don't really have to worry about that. When you got a cult following, or you got stans, or they call themselves vampers and stuff like that, you may not have to worry about this. But when you don't have an established fan base, and like, now I'm gonna get into Roddy Ricch. When Roddy Ricch dropped Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, he was everywhere. The box, all of it was just popping. He was next one up. They were comparing him with Polo G, Lil Durk, everyone. He was on that trajectory of greatness. And Roddy Ricch started feeling himself a bit. I feel like with Roddy Ricch, he was his own downfall. He dropped this hot album. He thought he was untouchable. He was a star. He made so much off that album. He thought he had a cult following and diehard fan base. But in return, he actually had people that enjoyed his music, but he did not have that cult following. He didn't have people like, man, I love Roddy Ricch like no other. I'm gonna follow his social media posts. I'm gonna do this, that, and the other. And then this man, so he dropped Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial late 2019. Then he doesn't drop again until 2021. That's the issue. When you're hot, you need to stay hot. You don't take 2 years off when you haven't fully established yourself. That's what it is. When you're in, you're in. When you're hungry, you're hungry. That's why when the SoundCloud rappers were dropping projects every year, I was like, bet, this is what we need. When Trippie Redd just kept continuously dropping music and it was all good, I went from this guy's good to I'm a diehard fan. I follow every project. I want to see what he's about. That's how you establish yourself. Not let me drop one project and then wait 2 more years. But let's also say if Roddy Ricch waited 2 years and he dropped that project and it was fire, he would have kept his momentum. He would have kept the things going. But when we all listen to Live Life Fast, bro, that shit was trash. I can't even tell you. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, I listened to 75% of it, but I didn't even want to finish the album because I was so tired and over it. It was so forgettable. And Roddy Ricch got clowned so bad that he got off social media. I was just like, damn, how do you go from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows? And there's only no projects in between that. So you're telling me in hip-hop artists, if they mess up with an album or a project or a tape, it's potentially career ruining. It's not no longer, oh, this man had one bad tape, let's give him another chance. It's, nah, this nigga sucks and we gonna move on. And the reason why I wanted to fully elaborate on this was because Roddy Ricch dropped 3 songs, which is a quick EP over the weekend. And while everybody's talking about Chris Brown, they're talking about all these different artists, nobody is discussing Roddy Ricch. Oh, they're talking about NBA Youngboy, Lil Nas X song, Durk, you know, did the Double X version. Nobody is talking about Roddy Ricch. It's just sad. It's kind of like, how do you go from being this high up to you drop music and now nobody's discussing it? I've seen it with Roddy Ricch. Now I've seen it with Chance the Rapper. You guys let me know in the comment section. Have you seen this trend with other artists or rappers? You drop one bad project or something like that and people just forget about you for good? Do you think this is the new trend because of streaming? There's so much music to take in. If we don't want to take in bad music and you drop it bad once, so now I never want to trust you again? Do you think it's part of Roddy Ricch has bad marketing? You think Chance has bad marketing? What really is the reason for why an artist that was so praised can now be looked down upon or be skipped over like they're nobodies? That's what made me want to make this video. It's so interesting to me because back in the heyday, I mean, there's been a lot of artists that have dropped like just mid albums, forgettable albums, and they do it, and then a few years down the line they re-drop it, they drop some fire, they get that buzz right back. But I don't know if that could really happen, and it's crazy. And like, even, I'm not gonna say Post Malone or people like that, but even like Post Malone's numbers went down when he took a break. So is taking a hiatus or taking years off with music not something you should be doing now? Is that what it really coming down to? Do you think it's just you have to drop great music and transcendent music, not forgettable music? What really is the issue? What really is the reason why people are no longer listening for them? You guys let me know in the comment section. Like I said, for me, I think it's a mix of you drop one bad tape, you have a bad image, and once that bad image is there, people are gonna be mean to you in the comment section. You guys know how ruthless rap TikTok, rap Twitter, rap YouTube comments, everything. So when you're down, you gotta find a way to get out, and if you don't, I don't know, man. But yeah, that's mainly what I want to talk about. But as you know, Chris Cadence, I'm going to give you guys hip-hop content whenever it's there. I'm also going to give pop culture when it's relevant. That's why you make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell for all my videos so you can like and participate in the comment section. This Chris Cadence, I'm out this motherfucker.